Okay, guys, I'm feeling led to pull a Divine Feminine reading and see what is going on with the Divine Feminine. Alright, Spirit, tell me about the Divine Feminine. I know that I lit my candle and it instantly went up in like super high flames and black smoke started coming out. So in other words, the Divine Feminine is going through some shit right now. And I don't know if she's surrounded by a lot of anger or a lot of passion or one or the other, but we got compassion here and home. Show me the Divine Feminine, please, Spirit. Flow and mastery. Alright, Spirit, give me one more for advice. Secrets in reverse. Truth underneath the bottom of the deck. Alright. Compassion, meaning seeing both sides. You got the yin and the yang. Show me about home. Woman holding a coin, the garden, and the gate. So here I'm seeing this little girl. She's looking out there. She's trying to decide whether she wants to leave the comfort of the inside of this gate or if she wants to stay. Like, she looks fairly okay in this card here, but there's a part of her that's wanting to run, and that's what's clarifying home. Like, she's trying to figure out, do I stay or do I go? Do I stay or do I go? Show me for the flow, please, Spirit. Because in this last card here, like, she's holding the coin, but she looks miserable. The 6th chakra, Archangel, Metatron. Metatron, he knows a lot. He is a very, very, very tapped in. Happy family. There's that, I know, I have a feeling this is somebody who knows something or is finding out something, and it has to do with a family situation. Good or bad, I don't know. Show me mastery. We're going to define these more. Show me mastery. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, and action. Okay, so in this card, in this action card, okay, in the Chariot card, there are usually there's 2 sphinxes at the beginning of the Chariot card. One is black, one is white. It's the same thing as the yin yang. It's 2 polar opposites, but usually in the Chariot card, the 2 polar opposites work together to accomplish a goal. Now here we have two polar opposites, but they're running in the same direction. It looks like one is running a whole lot faster than the other one. Maybe someone is wanting to move in a connection faster than the other one. Maybe one of them is pulled back because of something. Maybe there's, our love wants to go on, but our shadow side is like, the shadow side is like, halt, hold on. You're supposed to go with the flow, but the flow, what way is the flow going? Are you going against the tide or against the flow of the river, or are you going with it? Because here, your advice is secrets in reverse, which means express how you feel. Make sure, that you're telling the truth. This could be secrets that have just came out, and that could be the reason why one is wanting to move forward faster and the other one doesn't. This person here could be knowing the secrets that have came out, the shit that has been exposed. They want to move on with the past, and you're like, I'm still fucking trying to deal with this. Like, just because you can deal with it, you're not the one that's had to deal with it, the pain part of it, in the past little while. I'm not saying that they haven't dealt with it. I'm saying, it's now this person's time to see what they can do. This could be you, collective, or divine feminine. This could be you saying, because this horse here is reminding me of these over here. Look, because even these two here, these two characters, one's like, hold on, I'm gonna hold on here for a second, this dark one, and this one with this bright light is like, I'm gonna move forward. So there's a dark, there's something, or it's literally something in the dark, something that you don't know about. Maybe you feel something. It's kind of like intuition. The truth is, the woman holding a heart right now has been put in reverse. The woman holding a heart has been put in reverse. I don't know if she's been hurt. I don't know why, but let's get into this. Let's get into the tarot. The moon. Secrets. The world. There was deception here. The world also talks about liberation and truths, like the universal truth. It also talks about attachment. That's what it is. The world card talks about attachment, but wanting to be liberating, wanting the sense of security, wanting this home and this happy family. But there's some reason why someone wants to be liberated, whether they want to or not. Let's see. I'm going to pull this. Guys, this is for Okay, I don't know if something is messing with the Divine Feminine's business or her life goals or whatever. I don't know, but this Divine Feminine, maybe this Divine Feminine is going into the mindset of maybe I need to work on my business, on my goals, on myself, because we have this person here who's giving to this little animal and is holding sticks for this bird, but the one over here in the light, this like light colored one, it's not being given anything, and it's just looking at it like he's just it's just looking at it like I don't have anything else to give you. I have nothing else to give you. I'm giving everything. I'm giving everything to everyone. Maybe someone breadcrumbed you and you ended up giving everything that you had to everyone else. Because Divine Feminines are always generous and caring, but you have nothing left to give. You're starting to feel like you have nothing left to give, and it could be nothing left to give to yourself. Maybe this is a lesson for a Divine Feminine to not give so much of self that you lose yourself and you have nothing left for you, because you gave it to everyone and everything else. I'm saying the cup, the chalice, which is the symbol for love. There's only one in the world card. And there's a possibility one person could be done and one person could still be holding on. And it all stems back to the past, where there was someone hid stuff, someone had secrets, someone kept something, there was deception, there was lies. I don't even know if these deceptions and lies came out yet. Full in reverse. Someone was careless. They acted reckless. Someone could have tried to flirt with, someone could have been flirting with other people. Someone could have someone made a mistake. The Death card. The Death card in reverse talks about failure to manifest, being stagnant. Whatever this big mistake here in the past, whether it was lies, whether it was deception, it literally caused a stagnation in this relationship. There were so many obstacles and so many distractions. That it literally caused jealousy. It caused heartache. This card also in reverse also means weak-willed, and it also means seduction. So in other words, somebody keeps giving in to something, and that's the reason why one person wants to go on and one person is hesitant, because one person keeps giving in to temptation and the other person keeps getting hurt. I don't know if it's temptation with another person. I don't know if it's temptation with anything. You know, it could be sex addiction, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be gambling, it could be I don't know, anything you could think of that it could be addicting, that's toxic. Yeah. In the past, whatever this deception was, it caused confusion. And it made someone feel lonely. Someone could have tried to make someone feel crazy. Alright, that's too many. We'll just go with these. Okay, so we had someone still in this energy who's weak. They could have a sickness. If it's the addiction of drugs or alcohol, they could have that kind of sickness. It could also, another form of addiction is also like negative thoughts, you know, insecurities, you know, playing the victim, any of that kind of thing. But either way, you know, or just like having corrupt sense of power, like I'm in control, it's my way or the highway. That's also another thing. Well, anyways, now in the current energy, we've got someone is getting weary. They're very unhappy. They're very unhappy with being stuck. Someone's starting to feel stuck because they feel like they're stuck in between choices. Yeah. They're stuck in between choices currently because they don't know what to do. Either way, this person feels so fucking alone. Collective, Divine Feminine, this could be you. You could feel so fucking alone because I'm going to tell you right now, when there's so much deception, when there's so many secrets, when there's so many lies, when there's things that come out, and things just pile on, you know, it just makes you feel stuck. And I'll tell you something, Divine Feminine. It's in your times of being stuck, being in the hangman mode, that you can get the closest to God. Because His words of advice, I keep hearing, be still. Be still. Be still and know that I'm God. Be still and know what I have made for you is for you. Be still and know that I'm fixing it as long as you have faith in me. Give it to me and be still. You may feel like you have to stand alone. You may feel like you have to move forward on your own. You may feel like you have to be the one that's stable, the one that's there for your family. You may feel like you have to be the solid one. Under the deck is the devil energy. Here is where that fire at the beginning that I was talking about, that passion, that lust, that fire. And as I was saying, the flames went up super high, like way bigger than my glass. And this is, the devil talks about someone who stands in this power, but they're taking it out of control. Like it's into a toxic mind frame, into a toxic state. Yeah, it's because of things being hidden and these deceptions that cause the stagnation and this someone feeling that they have to be alone and find stability within their self. Divine Feminine, I have a feeling that you could have been going through something where you were putting too much faith in man. You know, you can't, it's kind of like almost a codependency issue. Like you're putting all of your faith in this man, this man who showed you, you know, I've hurt you before. I've hurt you before, but you were still putting faith in them, and God wants you to see the truth instead of okay. There's a song, and it goes like through it, like there's a time for peace, there's a time for war, there's a time, you know, a time to move forward and a time to stand still. You know, anyways, however, it, you know, it just talks about the two different comparisons, and this is talking about, you know, this two-edged sword. You know, the Ace of Swords. This two-edged sword, it could be either triumph or a disaster. This truth that comes out, someone's either going to be able to handle it or they're not. You know, and it all depends. It all depends on how it's managed, how it's taken care of. The Moon card here, it talks about a lonely road where the moon lies, and needing to listen to the call of the wolf. Alright. On Wolf. If you know me, if you know my story, if you know my past, you know I wrote a book, and it was about a little girl whose name was Gloom, and she fell in love with the wolf. She loved a wolf. And every night she would fall asleep peacefully, listening to the sounds of her wolf, the call of the wolf. In other words, the masculine. The divine masculine. The divine masculine could be trying to telepathically reach out to the divine feminine, whether they are doing so in the 3D. Now, is this divine feminine with the divine masculine? I don't think so. Because in my book, the girl dies. But she still dances on the moon, listening to the sound of the wolf singing, And that's what I'm feeling. She's had to move on. She's had to move on, but she can still hear him. They're not together. She may not be with this person. She may be on it alone. She could be in a karmic connection, trying to build a family, trying to build a stability, because the divine masculine hurt her. There's a divine feminine, a divine masculine who could currently be seeing what is gained and what is lost, because someone was juggling their person with work, with money, with other people, with other addictions. And now the divine feminine is in the energy of, do I stay or do I go? This card talks about temptations being an elegant prison. Temptations and addictions. It's like something that makes us feel so good, but it enslaves us. It could be someone who works too much and they don't spend time with whatever, or someone who drinks too much or does drugs too much and they're not mentally there. Over here, this Ace of Swords, it talks about needing to take care of the mind, being of clear mind. In this card, though, this Devil card, it's a choice. This person has a choice to be enslaved or not. Because this talks about that chained fairies can't fly. In one way, it would keep this person grounded and keep them there, but they'll never see their full potential. Do I stay or do I go? This is a divine feminine dealing with the karmic or dealing with the soulmate that they love. If this is a karmic, this is a very strong karmic. It's like a soul-tied karmic, because no feminine who is in her power would not be able to walk away from just a normal karmic. They already know their worth. They know who they are. This is someone, this could even be a trauma bond. this could also be a past life connection or a divinely guided soulmate, because whoever this is, they're currently having this divine feminine look in the mirror. And that's a lot of times the reason why we have soulmates, we have other divine counterparts. That come into our life because, a divine feminine and a divine masculine, they come together for a purpose. They come together to awaken each other. That doesn't mean that they have to choose each other. Can they hate each other forever? No. Unless they stay in their dark side, unless they stay in their shadow. Because when a divine counterpart starts to love themselves, they can't hate their counterpart because they are a part of themselves. I'm going to tell you right now, for divine feminine, that's one of the most irritating things in the world. You tell someone, someone who's hurt you so bad, like ripped you apart, hurt you more than anybody else has. And when you start to love yourself more, you start to forgive them more. You start to love them more. You start to hear them more. And it's so confusing, because then you're like, why do I feel all of this love now that I'm healing myself for this counterpart? It should be the opposite now because in a normal relationship, another option is you're dealing with the divine counterpart, but you're learning your karmic lessons with them. And we all have choices, as I was saying. Do you want to move forward with your divine counterpart and learn these lessons, or do you want to move forward and learn them with a karmic or someone who you've built a family with? Because a lot of times divine masculine, divine feminine are separated. They live far apart from each other when they first meet. And so a lot of times some people just can't get it together. And so it was orchestrated to where they, live their lives with the karmic or with the soulmate. Because those people will still help them see their mirror. But I will tell you, the divine feminine will always feel the divine masculine. She'll always hear his call. And it will be up to the divine feminine whether she sends back love or she sends back darkness. In the past energy, we had someone who wanted to hold on to this with both hands. But then someone stepped into this energy of I don't know if they've got a promotion. I don't know if they've got more money, but someone stepped into this energy of either I can work more and step away from this energy. I can spend my time at work instead of with my person, or they've stepped in the energy of I make a whole lot more money than you because I'm the one who makes the money. I'm the one, it's my way or the highway. It's what I say goes. And that's a toxic energy to be in. I'll tell you right now, money can buy you a lot of things, but it sure as fuck can't buy you love. It can buy you lust, or it can buy you greed. This is somebody who feels like love is a dream. Like love is something that only happens to them in their dreams. This is somebody who could be dreaming of the person that they were supposed to be with. We have two people here laying on the ground looking like it's time for sleep. The sun is coming up on both of them, so both people are awakening to what's going on. I don't know. Okay, this is a couple different stories. Some people, you know, take whatever way. Some people are dealing with karmic. Some people are dealing with their divine counterpart. Either way, these two people here could be feeling like they can't achieve something in this life, that love is nothing but a dream because love hurts. Or if they're dreaming of their divine counterpart, what they're doing is they're seeing the mirror in between. They're seeing the mirror in it. I'm hoping that the divine masculine or the divine feminine is not sick. Could be the divine feminine. This wheel talks about how when death approaches, life renews. And it starts a whole new karmic cycle. So this could be someone choosing a karmic partner over their divine counterpart and starting another karmic cycle. Or ending a karmic cycle, depending on, this is again, it's all about free will. Maybe what I'll do is this week's readings, I will go through each sign and see what the choice is. Will they stay or will they go? Will they end the karmic cycle? Or will they stay? Or if you're with your divine counterpart, if you're with your person, will the person who you're with end this toxic cycle? These lies, these deceptions, these addictions, will they end their moon energy? This deception, this addiction, this devil energy, will they end this energy so that it's a safe place for a divine feminine to feel safe in a safe and happy home? That's what I'll do. Give me one for advice. When I was talking about a story about how the wolf sings, this Three of Swords means beautiful agony. It talks about the song of a tormented mind. Who's sending this song? Either way, you started this reading in the past with the twin flame journey, the yin yang, the divine feminine, divine masculine. You end this journey with your divine counterpart. See, here's the thing. The white horse, the white is the sun. The sun is the masculine. So it's the masculine who is ready to go forward. The divine feminine is the moon. She is the dark. She is the one who's held back. This could be the divine masculine hearing the divine feminine singing a song of sadness. I don't know. We'll take it as it resonates. We will. This is the reading that I'll do for this month. We'll do each sign and see what the divine feminine, divine masculine's going through. All right, guys. 42:02 on the clock. I think what I'm going to start doing is, if my readings hit 45 minutes, I'm going to do an extended. I may even do 30. Like, if it's 30 minutes, pause, and then go to a second one, so that, you know, like, you don't have to spend so much in one setting. You know, you could pick up later, kind of like an extended reading for others, but I'll put them all for free up on YouTube, just so it's a lot easier. And, you know, like, because I know sometimes my readings are long. There's always a button up here somewhere. It looks like a little wheel, and you can tap on it. You can put playback speed. And if you feel like, you know, you have less time to watch my videos, you can hit the go faster. I'll just sound like I'm talking a lot faster. And you'll be able to hear more of the reading in a less amount of time, you know, so. But anyways, but I am going to try to get back into the do more short readings. Under the deck, the King of Wands, it literally says, talks wisdom to beast, speaks wisdom to beast, rest upon the staff of power. And this is literally the divine feminine stepping into their power. They're speaking to the beast, speaking to the wolf, or the opposite way around, listening to the wolf. Judgment is coming. Claims of the past, chains of the past must be released before the call of the trumpet can be answered. But will they be released from the chains? Anyways, that's where we will continue. That's what I have for you guys. If you guys like this video, please hit a like, subscribe down below. It's 100% free for you to subscribe to my channel, but it helps my channel out greatly and helps me get the word out. 44:44 on the clock. God is protecting you. You are protected. God has got you. Anyways, guys, If you hit that bell, I'll see you the next video. Until then, as always, stay weird. Bye. Alright guys, we're gonna get a collective reading in. Overall energy is that I tried meditating to try to pull the energy, but every time I did, it was like some small thing would like tick or twitch or draw me off of what it was that I was supposed to be focusing on. I have a feeling that somebody is like needing to focus on something that is actually highly important to what they're doing, what their goal is in their life, what their purpose is in life. They're supposed to be putting time and energy into it, but it's like this person keeps getting distracted. They keep like not paying attention to it. They keep doing everything but what they're supposed to be doing. And here's the thing, when I laid the decks out, just, you know, because I have a lot of decks, like a lot. Like I have over 300 decks here. So it, you know, like, and I'll pull the cards that I feel like Spirit is leading me to pull. And usually I'll get an energy from them while I'm pulling them. And the energy, like I kept just wanting to cry. Like, the overall energy for this reading is someone sad. Either someone's sad because someone is not focusing on them or putting their attention on it, or someone is sad and they can't focus on something that they're supposed to be focusing on because they keep focusing on other things. Or someone, it's about focus. It's about focus. Where we put our focus, where someone puts their focus. Someone's upset, you know, maybe someone is upset because someone's putting their focus on all the wrong things. This could also be a warning from Spirit not to put all of your focus into the wrong things, or you could hurt the actual things that you were supposed to put your focus into. I'll pull cards. I was going to pull charms, but I don't know where my charms are right this second. I don't know why. Yeah, my charms are just this. Okay, so maybe someone's charm has disappeared. Maybe someone put in a whole lot of energy at the beginning and then they just quit. Maybe someone feels like someone did a whole lot for someone in the beginning and then they quit. And hold on, there's a distraction. Hold on.
I'm running out of time. Every day goes by so fast, and every moment counts, baby. I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't wanna do.